and welcome again. I'm Chris, this is my friend Josh, and this is what will hopefully be a short training tip video on the issue of nobody's favorite, in my opinion, fireworks. Had one video come out giving you some idea of what to do and what not to do with a dog that has perhaps some anxiety issues concerning fireworks and or thunder. So this is just a couple of minutes and give you some suggestions on what you can do to help desensitize your dog to the sound of fireworks, unexpected pops, gunfire, thunder, etc. I always say to people, know what you've got on the end of the leash. What does that mean? It means know what the breed you have. One size does not fit all. They've been bred to do very different things. Know what the age of the animal is, what's the animal's experience. You really have to know what you have on the end of the leash with regard to exactly how you're going to deal with that. Josh is a retired racing Greyhound. He was an adult dog when I got him. He is also a graduate of a Greyhound-specific training program at one of the prisons here in Michigan. There are several really outstanding prison training programs, and there is a Greyhound program as well. Josh is a proud graduate of that. So he's an adult dog when I get him. So I'm not sure what his background is. I know that he's used to some very industrial noises, having spent 10 weeks in that prison training program, but with regard to fireworks, not sure. So I'm going to treat him, and I treated him the same way I would treat, in many ways, a new puppy that I was also going to introduce to those kinds of sounds. So let's get right into it. Since I don't know what his response was going to be, I didn't take any chances. First sign of fireworks, first sign, and we have, it seems like a war zone going on, when 4th of July comes around. So the first sign of that, without hesitation, I put Josh on a leash. I get some really high-end treats. I keep cooked chicken breast on hand. I keep, cooked liver on hand. You can also buy commercially prepared soft treats that have a very strong scent to them. They, might have a smoke flavoring or a chicken flavoring. It's the scent that really attracts the dog. I keep those. I've got those in my pocket. I put the dog on a leash, presuming, and this was the case for Josh, that the dog isn't going absolutely berserk with anxiety trying to get away because of the noise. Maybe a little bit of stress, maybe no stress at all. I put him on a leash and I'm walking back and forth in the house as the repercussion is going on outside with the fireworks. As long as the dog is in a somewhat calm state of mind, every time there's a boom, every time there's a crack with fireworks, I very just quietly and directly gave him one of those treats and kept moving. I try to maintain a calm, assertive state of mind. I want to convey that to the dog. I'm in charge here. I've got this. Because remember, the dog is looking to me for leadership, not for comfort. And I want to convey the message. There's nothing to be afraid of, and I want to condition his mind. I want him to associate this wonderful payoff of a treat every time he hears that noise. Sometimes other dogs can help with that if you've got good dogs in your pack. Good dogs being that they're not, triggered by fireworks and so forth, that they handle them. If you don't, put those dogs away while you're working with the one individual dog. So I'm walking in and out of the house. I'm walking around the house, I should say, and I'm giving him treats periodically as we're hearing that. And then I open the door, and I'm standing at the door. And then I, when we reach a point, hey, this is okay, he's doing okay. I walk out in the backyard, and the show is going on, and the neighbors are blasting off fireworks, and there's the crackling and the sounds and the whole effect. But again, I'm being calm, I'm being assertive, and I'm keeping him moving. I'm walking with him. I'm keeping his mind engaged. I'm keeping him moving and keeping his mind engaged. And every time there's a boom, every time there's a repercussion, he gets a treat. By doing that consistently several times, the dog really doesn't have a problem with fireworks. He's learned, really not that big of a deal. If they're so severe that it's rattling the windows, he doesn't like that. And I spoke about that in my previous video, and he will actually come and seek me out, and we'll just sit very similar to this. Watching TV, reading in bed, whatever, just sitting very calmly, and I'm giving him that reassurance. My body language is giving him the reassurance, hey, this is all good. Trying to think. So I would do that with an adult dog. The leash is the safety line. The leash is not going to let the dog, flee. It's fight or flight. And when a dog is frightened, he's going to take off. He's going to take off and run. I don't want that. I don't want him to get into that mindset. I don't want him to take that mindset to the next level and act upon it. It's going to reinforce that mindset. So I'm controlling him with the leash. Okay, keeping him near me and keeping him moving. It has reached a point, I can honestly say, that even in a really severe amount of thunder and lightning, he's pretty much okay. Knowing what you've got on the end of the leash, you can do the same thing with a puppy. Just introduce the noises and reinforce with calm praise, calm assertive behavior. Hey, see, this is good. Oh, look at that, thunder. Oh, look at that, fireworks. Boom, no big deal. I'm going to play with you. I'm going to redirect your mindset, etc. Okay? So I hope this is helpful with just a little bit of desensitizing. Consistency is the key, and we want to make sure that we're not letting them get into that serious state of mind. For some dogs, because it's already ingrained, you might not be able to overcome it. Again, as I said previously, then create for them or allow them to find and develop their own safe space. But you would be amazed with patience, perseverance, and consistency that you really can overcome a lot of those behavioral issues by changing the dog's mindset. So, until next time, please love your dog, praise your dog, and always remember what you've got on the end of the leash. Thank you.